Tomorrow on One Fight Night 6, we get to see the Lion Killer, Gary Tonon. Probably everybody knows who Gary Tonon is now. He's got a really long, good grappling career. He's 71, 23-2 in grappling. He's been with the Henzo for quite a long time. Black belt, obviously, he's been in all the grappling tournaments. You know, he's been against Dylan Dennis and a lot of other big names. I was just watching one where he beat Dennis. Dennis is a whole thing for me. I like him and can't stand him at the same time. I think that's most people's experience with him because he talks so much crap, it just gets annoying. But he's very skilled, but then he's just stupid on top of it. So it's just, Dylan Dennis is a rough puzzle. But for Gary Tonon, I went back and I watched some of his fights because I've only seen a little bit here and there in MMA. And he's 6-1, and I watched a couple of them, and there's this thing I have that I think people don't use movement and position enough in MMA, because MMA has so many skill sets that come together. You kind of need to, in my head, it's a chess match, and being positional about it is a strong suit. Big time. So one of the things I noticed from him, and I didn't notice so much before, was that if you watch him even in this video, you'll see switching stances a lot, which is huge in my head. You know, I'm a casual. What the hell do I know? I've never been in a cage, but I've been in a lot of street fights, I can tell you that. And the position is pretty much everything. You know, where you are, where your arms are at, which leg's forward, which hand you're going to use to punch, which one has more power, which one, switching stances to throw something and keeping people off guard. I mean, it's an endless equation. MMA math doesn't work, I get it. But, and that always applies in so many aspects. But if you watch him, he's a little on that Dominic Cruz side. He's very busy. Level changes, stance changes, his head's moving a lot. I like it. I like it a lot. I did see him out of position a couple times, and I guess that's probably, you know, he'll build up that IQ and find the right positions. The only problem is, like with Dom Cruz, I like his movement because he moves a lot. The only problem is I see patterns in it. And you'll see that. You'll see people stutter stepping and waiting for him to get into that fifth movement because it's a pattern, and then throw the kick or whatever. You know, obviously you guys knocked out a little while back and all that stuff, but I think you should be unpredictable. I don't know, that's my opinion. For a non-expert opinion, that's me. But so tomorrow he's going up against Johnny Nunes, which is 7-2 in MMA. So they're in, you know, similar spot as far as number of fights, and you know, I don't know that much about Johnny Nunes, but I'm looking forward to it. I want to see where Tonon gets, because he's so high level grappling. I just love that there are still people very high level in different martial arts, bringing them into the octagon and just putting that, I keep mentioning it, evolutionary pressure on MMA. You know, keep bringing it in, the different things, the different styles, the different countries with different traditions and expertise and different martial arts. And I think it just makes it all better for us, my opinion.